I still have the voice note saved on my phone. I've never played it twice, not because it's scary, but because the last time he did, something answered from inside my house using my own voice. My name is Amir. I live alone in a small apartment, and I work late shifts, so I'm used to quiet nights. I'm used to that empty feeling when you unlock your door at 1 a.m. and the whole building is asleep. But one night, after a long shift, I got a notification from an unknown number. No more name, no more profile picture, just a voice note. 6 seconds long. I almost deleted it. Almost. But the message title said, "You dropped this." So I tapped play. It was my voice. Exactly my voice. Same tone, same breathing, everything. And it said, very clearly, "Don't open the bedroom door." I stood in the hallway outside my apartment with my keys in my hand like an idiot, staring at my phone. My first thought was a prank, a friend messing with me, but I hadn't sent my voice to anyone. And the weirdest part? In the background of the voice note, I could hear a faint sound, like a slow tapping, like nails on wood. I unlocked the door and stepped inside. The living room light was off. The air felt wrong, not cold, not hot, just heavy, like walking into a room where someone has been angry for hours. I dropped my bag, kicked off my shoes, and tried to laugh it off. Then my phone vibrated again. Another voice note. This one was longer. 10 seconds. I hit play. My voice again, but closer this time, almost whispering. He's already inside. He didn't breathe for a moment. He just stood there, listening to the quiet. No more footsteps, no more movement. But he could feel my heartbeat in my throat. I told myself to be smart, to call someone, to leave. But the stupid human brain does this thing where it needs proof. It needs to see the danger before it believes it. So he walked toward the bedroom door. Halfway down the hall, the lights flickered once. Just once. And he heard a soft laugh. A woman's laugh. It came from behind the bedroom door. He froze. My hand hovered in the air. That laugh wasn't from a TV. It wasn't from a phone. It was right certain, amused, and too calm. My phone buzzed again. Third voice note. He didn't want to press play, but he did. My voice said, "Don't turn around." Every hair on my arm stood up, because the moment it said that, he felt it. Breath, cold, dry breath on the back of my neck. And he smelled something like dust and burnt hair. He didn't turn. He couldn't. But in the dark glass of the hallway picture frame, he saw a reflection. Something tall behind me. Not a person. A shape made of smoke, standing too close. Two faint red points where I should be. A Jinn. My knees went weak. Then the bedroom door creaked open by itself. Slowly. And a figure stepped out, not walking, but gliding like the floor wasn't real. A woman in a pale dress. Long black hair covering her face. Her head tilted slightly like she was listening to my fear. A Churail. She lifted her face just enough for me to see one eye. Completely black. No more pupil. No more white. Just emptiness. Her mouth stretched into a smile that didn't fit on her face. And she whispered, not in her voice, in mine. Finally, you listened. The Jinn behind me moved, and the hallway got darker, like the shadows were thickening into liquid. The air pressed against my chest. I tried to speak, but my throat wouldn't work. My phone slipped in my sweaty hand and fell to the floor. And that's when the voice note started playing by itself. The same 6 seconds. My voice, "Don't open the bedroom door." But this time, the tapping in the background was louder. Because it wasn't in the recording anymore. It was in the walls. Tap, tap, tap. Like something crawling inside the apartment. The Churail took one step toward me. Her hair shifted, and I saw her skin cracked and gray, like old cement. She raised her hand, and her fingers looked too long, bending the wrong way. It did the only thing my body remembered from every horror story I'd ever heard. I ran, not toward the bedroom, not toward the living room, straight to the front door. I grabbed the lock, twisted, pulled it, didn't open. Locked. From the outside, I slammed it again and again, screaming. Then the hallway light flickered, and in that blink, the reflection in the picture frame changed. It wasn't me anymore. It was the Jinn wearing my shape. Same face, same body, but the eyes, right? It smiled at me with my own mouth. And behind it, the Churail was inches away, whispering like she was singing a lullaby. If you leave, you die. If you stay, you belong. My phone buzzed on the floor one last time. No message, unknown number, text only. It's Said, last chance. Don't breathe. He held my breath without even sinking. The apartment went silent, so silent it felt like the world paused. The Churail stopped moving. The Jinn's shadow froze. Then, he heard a long inhale. Not from me. From inside the bedroom. Like something huge took a breath and filled the apartment with it. And in that moment, the lock clicked. The front door opened. He ran out into the corridor, falling, gasping, not caring who saw me. He didn't stop until he reached the street. He never went back inside that apartment, not even to peek. The landlord said the place was empty when he checked, like nobody had ever lived there. But he still get voice notes, sometimes unknown number, no more name, and they're always in my voice. So here's my warning: if you ever get a message from yourself telling you not to open a door, don't try to be brave, because some things don't break in. They get invited, and they learn your voice first. If you want part 2 of what happened after that night, comment voice note and subscribe, because I'm not sure it's done with me yet.